Hi, so I'm Aaryaman Maheshwari, the founder of SmartBharat, and today I'm joined with Mr. Nikhil Gampa, the head of Partnerships and Fundraising at Nirmaan.org. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
So, can you start by telling our audience about what Nirmaan is and what you guys do?
Yes. So, Nirmaan.org is a platform which was inspired by APJ Abdul Kalam's call for action of Developed India 2020. And that started as a volunteering movement supporting 25 girl students. Now we supported around 50 lakh students, farmers, women, and other beneficiaries over last 20 years of time. In the education, we take up each school, government schools who are serving the underprivileged students, and transform them into model schools, be it infrastructure, be it modern developed activities like digital labs, STEM labs, career guidance, and lot of other stuff goes on in these schools. Now we are working across 26 states in India, and also recently started in the US. So that's how Nirmaan has grown as an organization with support of various volunteers, corporates, donors, and everyone. And we are around 650 full-timers now.
I mean, the work that you guys have been doing is truly very commendable. I've personally had the opportunity to follow some of it over the past few years, but the impact that you've achieved in these 20 years is truly tremendous. But of all of the very diverse operations that you guys run, in the social impact space, I think what piques my interest the most is your education vertical. So, Mr. Gampa, I'm curious, what are some of the challenges that you guys see at Nirmaan when you're pursuing social impact in education?
Thank you, Aaryaman. Good to know that education has intrigued you the most. So we believe that if one has to break the cycle of poverty, if one enables with education, and that too with the modern education as such, so they will come out of that particular cycle. That's why we believe it's the most important for any individual out of various things that we are doing. And majority of our work also goes into enabling the education, which also make it like democratic, equitable, and accessible for everyone. One challenge is the infrastructure, and over a period of time there's also the interest or the quality of teachers that are participating or that are continuing. Challenges like language is the other. While a lot of literature is available in English, students are not ready or they are not equipped with the language learning skills. So these are few of the challenges that are there, especially in the education or school level. And we are trying to solve as many as possible along with partners, collaborators.
I completely resonate with everything that you're saying, and I think this is something that we're really trying to work hard on here at SmartBharat to address with these Indian government schools. One challenge that I myself was able to bear witness to on some of our on-site field visits for SmartBharat was that a lot of these schools, despite having tech infrastructure, they didn't have a sufficient availability of educators to teach the students how they can use these computers to learn. Is this a problem that you're seeing across the country? And if so, what do you think is the cause for it?
So out of the various places where we are working, especially with the digital labs or digital learning, one major challenge is what you have mentioned. Teachers are available, but they are not trained properly. Then in few of the schools there are no teachers at all available because that's not a major subject. It's not a priority in majority of the states. But these days, especially last few years, maybe 3 to 5 years onwards, there's a increased interest where many of the states are looking at how to do this activity of digital learning or other enabled AI-enabled activities at a state level. But again, when it translates down at a school level, there are a lot of priorities as simple as setting up of the infrastructure, especially water and sanitation, health and hygiene related activities, or menstrual hygiene related activities. So in these various priorities that are there, this somehow gets lost, or it's not prioritized as much as it required, or they'll prioritize over a period of time. Out of the limited resources or limited budgets of the government, they are first prioritizing the foundational skills and all, like basic science, math, and other activities, and this comes as a second priority always. So within the existing thing, few of the cities and states are progressing. As an example, like Tamil Nadu, Telangana, then Bangalore or Karnataka. So few of the states have now started looking at or investing in beyond the basic foundational literacy and foundational activities or subjects, and go beyond, which would also in turn help the students to strengthen their understanding or think in more creative manner. So that will be there, and we oversee over a period of time it would be lot more engaging, or lot more people will participate, while the resource crunch and teachers crunch will still be there as a challenge. Right. Because of the individual capacities or state capacities are unable to meet the requirements or expectations that are there.
Absolutely, I completely agree. I have another question for you. What do you think is the importance of exposing these underserved students to technology and computer education, in addition to their traditional school subjects?
So it's very important for them. You can see the change or drastic changes which had happened post-COVID. While we were not prepared for any like digital infrastructure was not there, digital literacy was not there. So post-COVID or during COVID also, there's a lot of education inequity or gap that has developed. And the only solution, or one of the best solutions, is equipping them with digital learning and digital infrastructure that would enable them to also learn their traditional subjects and all over a period of time. And this together will enhance their learning outcomes. So that manner, it's very important, and one has to provide this. And especially why underprivileged students? Because when compared to the other students or other peers, they are lost in this, we need not call it as a race, but they are lost in this, and there's large gap that is being created. So in order to equip them and make them be competent enough with the other peers, I think this is an important requirement or an important step that has to be there. And now, apart from the digital divide, now recently from last couple of years, the AI divide is the other, which is slowly increasing and increasing day by day, including those who are even with well-off background or within good learning places. They are also unable to match up the pace of how a lot of things are changing in the world. So that's why it's very important, especially for this spectrum of students, to look at, so that they also participate and they also be part of the larger nation building activities.
Completely resonate with everything that you just said, and it's exactly what we're trying to solve at Smart Bharat. My final question to you would be, how do you think the collaboration that we've established between Nirmaan and Smart Bharat is helping resolve some of these challenges today with regards to the lack of computer education in these government schools, and even potentially education as a whole, right?
So with Smart Bharat, I mean, all the conversations starting from the idea itself where we discussed till now, the current stage, the evolution and lot of things I have seen, and what really very interesting to know is the innovation that had happened. I mean, not just restricting to this particular thing, but going beyond and enable everyone from the regional languages, and the simplification of everything, and how seamlessly it could be integrated into the existing, be it infrastructure or existing ecosystem, more like a immediate plug and play kind of model, which is also very good, and the scalability of it. So there's huge gap, there is huge requirement, and I think the other aspects also of cost effectiveness, or make it into a model where any trainer can learn and immediately they can take it back to the classrooms. That's another thing which really having that great impact with this Smart Bharat platform. And apart from this, I think I also would like to mention this, the kind of thinking and on-ground activities, like before coming up with some final or advanced versions, you are also going onto the field, assessing what are the challenges, are we on the right path, discussing with the other people across, understanding if it's going on well or as per the requirements and all. So that's the other thing which really, like, it's a bottom-up approach rather than a top-driven. So that's another which I really liked about the Smart Bharat platform, and the amount of young energy also is the other. Really inspired to see such young talent who is in the school trying to solve that, the elephant in the room, or the challenge that will be there and will continue to be there. So that's the other thing, definitely.
I really appreciate that. Feels very, very gratifying to hear. Thank you so much for your time. This was an incredible conversation. I'm really looking forward to, hopefully changing the lives of thousands of these underserved kids, and giving them better access to technology education, and hopefully one day education as a whole. Thank you so much for your time. See you soon.